If you get a speeding ticket, you owe it to yourself to use Off the Record. Click the link in the description to find out more. Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and today we've got the sound system demo of the 2022 Jeep Grand Wagoneer and its 23-speaker McIntosh audio system. This is going to be an in-depth review. We're going to take a look at the infotainment system, take a look at audio controls, adjustments, speaker locations, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay, then go out on the road, listen to these sample tracks while we're rolling, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. If you don't care about any of that stuff at the beginning, you just want to hear the music, click ahead in the video. We've got chapters to get you right to the tunes. Also, if you're tired of hearing the same songs week in and week out, sign up to become a Daily Motor member. There you can hear user-requested songs, help support the channel, and hear something a little bit unique. So check the link in the description or the join button if you're interested. Before we get started, let's hop out and take a look at it. All incredibly new for 2022. This thing, there's no getting around it. I love it. It is sweet. We haven't spent a bunch of time with it, but once we get it back in Michigan at DMHQ, we're going to be able to get so many good videos done on it. But what you need to know is it's essentially a Lincoln Navigator and Cadillac Escalade competitor, and it's doing an excellent job at it. If you want to see more, stay tuned to Daily Motor, and we'll be sure to get you all the content. Now, we always do these tests with lossless, uncompressed WAV audio files on a USB stick plugged directly into the system, and high-quality Roland binaural microphones in both of my ears, giving you the most realistic audio system demo on YouTube. We also do the test with the sound settings set to their factory defaults. Let's take a look at those now. Here you've got the very nice, big, beautiful, high resolution and well laid out Uconnect infotainment system. So you've got a static bar on the bottom to get you between home, your comfort screen, including climate and massaging seats and all sorts of goodies down there. And then some vehicle settings and, of course, what we're looking for, media. Then they've got sort of a sub-menu on the top for your different sources and audio settings. I like how that's right there on the media screen. On the top, you got your standard front, rear, left, right fader and balance. Equalizer with bass, mid-range, and treble. Let's go through those now. Few things I'm really liking right off the bat. First of all, a big range of variability in those adjustments. When you got bass all the way up at 9, you're really hearing a big difference from 0 and then a big difference from -9. Also, look at the responsiveness on the screen. It's following me so quick and easy. It's so quick and nice to adjust compared to that Infinity, for example, that we tested yesterday. Had to click through on the plus button and then click all the way through on the negative button. This, so much easier. We've also got speed adjusted volume, so as you get going faster, the volume will raise up. A surround sound setting, let's go on and off with that. Even though the song's just about to end. We'll come back to that once the next song picks up. A few other audio adjustments, but that's kind of it for sound settings. Let's see if we can skip forward in this track a little bit. Nope, maybe not. Oh, but you can't swipe between these screens, interestingly. Well, we'll come back to surround sound here after a little bit, but let's talk about audio adjustments. You've got this nice volume knob here for controlling volume, and then on the back right side of the steering wheel, you've got up and down back there. That's very classic Chrysler. Then for track selection, you can either use the touch screen, you can use this tune scroll knob. I'm glad they kept that. And then you left side of the steering wheel, you've got track selection buttons over there. All right, let's go over to sources. Take a look at what we got. A whole bunch of sources for this car. Your standard AM, FM, Sirius XM, satellite radio, USB-A and USB-C. Not only that, but you have 2 data ports for each. So you have 2 data USB-As and 2 USB data Cs. And then you've got an A and a C power right here as well. So many ports to plug in. That's awesome. On top of that, you've got Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto that are both wireless compatible as well. You've got some built-in streaming services. It looks like I see Alexa, although I don't know if that can actually play music. I don't know if that's going to give you Amazon Music or not. Then you've also got a 3.5mm auxiliary input jack. And I do see an HDMI input as well for playing to the rear screen, and I'm sure you could get some audio through there if you need it. What does that mean you're missing? Well, if I really had to nitpick, you don't have a disc player, but that's really not common here for 2021, so this car has it all. Let's go back and check out that surround setting real quick. We typically test with surround setting off because that has more of a true to recording sound, so we're going to leave that off for this test. Speaker locations. This is tough because this 23 speaker MX1375 reference entertainment system, I haven't been able to get a diagram showing me exactly where all the 23 speakers are. It says 23 speakers in 16 different locations, but that still hasn't been really easy to suss out. So if I can find out the information after I shoot this, I'll put that into the video now. But we're going to do our best right now in kind of showing you speaker grills, and then I'll kind of let you know where I would think the extra speakers would be. So in terms of grills, we've got one here, up there, 2, 3, 4. You can actually see 2 speaker grills sitting in there. 5, 6. Up top, 7, 8. That's all in the front. In the back, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then I know there's some subwoofer action going on here. Maybe that's 15, 16. Maybe those are the all the grills. I think that's at least 15 right there, but I don't see a corresponding subwoofer on the right. So I don't know where I'm missing that other location that they label, but that's only 15 speakers, meaning there's probably multiple speakers sitting in here. So it's probably like 16, 17, 18, 19, and then like 21, 22, and I bet you there's another subwoofer back there making 23. But once we get a diagram and information from McIntosh, I'll be able to share with you where all those speakers actually are. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Let's do CarPlay first. Bada bing, bada boom. Look how easy that is. CarPlay is already up and running. No maps right now because our iPhone does not have a data connection here in Wisconsin. But there's your Apple Music, your settings, and most importantly, your home screen. Look at how nice that looks here. And notice that Stellantis managed to still have their static menu on the bottom and on the top. So you can still bring down kind of a quick menu, and then you can put that up. Come on, go away. Just tap, I guess. And then still quickly go maybe back to your media right there example. That's really cool. Let's switch on over now. Can we hot swap over to Android Auto? Let's see. Well, you can do Android Auto wirelessly, but for the sake of snapping the vehicle to it here, I'm just going to plug it in. And there we see Android Auto coming up, and I like how in this screen format you've got a big tall map right here, but then you also have your music on the right side. And then if you flip, if I were to go to title here, then you get your maps on the right side and your music on the left. Very cool how Android Auto has that split screen setup. The resolution looks great. Responsiveness is good as well. All right, let's get this stuff put away and get out on the road. hearing a lot of good out of this song. I'm getting strong, powerful, moving bass hits in the mid-range bass. That's what I like to hear. It's pretty tight. And the highs are pretty crisp. The only thing is a bit of slop in the upper mids. It's not quite as tight of a system. There's not as much silence in between the notes as you get from the tippy top system. So if I had to complain about anything, that would be the one little gripe. This next song, turn the bass all the way up a little bit in, see how those subwoofers do. Bit on the highway, so let's turn it down and listen to the Grand Wagoneer at 70. Serene. This is a nice place to be. My thoughts on the 23 speaker McIntosh system here in the 2022 Grand Wagoneer. Very, very good. Is it the very, very tip top? And the answer is no. It's a very satisfying system to listen to. Anyone is going to be satisfied with this. But it just barely lacks the wow factor of the S-tier systems. And we have not given many S-tiers. We're talking Cadillac Escalade, Lexus GX and LX, Volvos pretty much across the lineup, and Mercedes GLS 580 with the Burmester. I mean, that's I think all the S classes we've given away. And those systems, they give you goosebumps. The bass rattles your bones, and it's just a next level wow factor. This sounds very, very good. It's absolutely an A-tier system, borderline A+. All I'm lacking from the sound is a bit of that tightness. The best of the best systems are just as good at making silence as they are at making sound. That being said, this car has one of the best infotainment systems I've experienced in a new vehicle, so big kudos to Stellantis and Jeep for that. Is it better than the Navigator? Absolutely. Is it better than the Escalade? No. So the Escalade, Grand Wagoneer, Navigator for the big three domestic sound systems. Thank you all so much for watching. Once we get the Grand Wagoneer back in Michigan, we'll be doing some more testing, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always,